What's up, boys and girls? It's your boy TeKRaJ, and I'm back for another episode of the No Money Spent Squad. Now, in yesterday's episode, a lot of you guys were noticing that my coin count was kind of low. So for today, I completed the Journey to Solo Challenge. It was actually very easy to do, guys. It is like a fraction of the amount that the Journey 5 takes. I got all these packs, and I got a pretty good amount of coins. Not to mention, I got some elites and some golds. Now, my luck wasn't too great, and the elites that I got weren't actually upgrades, but I ended up selling those. But that doesn't matter because I was able to put the gold into sets, and I put the elites out for sale. So I'm up to 123,000 coins, but luckily today is Saturday, and we had 4 Ultimate Legends released into the game. So let's go ahead and open up all of these packs and see if we can pull something nice. Now, first and foremost, we're gonna open up some of these legend packs, and actually one of these packs weren't actually something I got from the Journey Solos, and right here we get a new defensive tackle. That's definitely an upgrade. Steve McClendon, 94 overall. That's gonna definitely be on the squad. Now, the second Legends pack that I actually got because I lost my first game from a ranked draft champion series, but then I won it out, so I got some quick sell packs and a legend pack from it, and so that was pretty beast. Speaking of that quick sell pack, we're gonna go ahead and jump into that right now and see how many coins we're gonna get from it. So we get 300 coins on one of them, 300 coins. I believe you also get some contracts from this. I may be wrong. No, I don't think you get contracts, but a nice amount of coins here. That's gonna be another tip, guys. Not just doing those solos, but playing draft champions. If you play draft champions and string a couple wins together, look at how many coins we're able to get for all of this. This is pretty much an upgrade in itself right here from this quick sell pack. 7,300 coins. That's not bad. I'll take that. So moving right along, we're going to get into the next veteran pack from the ones that we got. Now, one of the cool things is, guys, don't forget what we're going to do with all these. There's even a gold badge there. You guys saw how much we actually sold those for. If you guys remember from one of the episodes before, you need to make sure that you're putting all these things into their respective sets, because that's going to give you badges and you're going to be able to sell them. If this were the beginning of the MUT season, of course, elite badges would actually go for a lot more, so you would upgrade all the way up to the elites. But since that's not the case right now, we're going to sell those gold badges once we upgrade. So going right along here, ooh, Jerick McKinnon. I mean, that's a gold beast in itself. If we wouldn't have gotten that Clinton Portis, I'm telling you right now, that Jerick McKinnon probably would have been our starter right now as we speak. And then another gold badge there. I'll definitely take that. So as you can see, guys, solo challenges, doing these solo challenges actually took me about like 3 hours. That is it. And the fact that I got that many coins, pretty much just 100 grand in itself, is pretty lit. That's why I want to make sure that you guys are taking advantage of the free content that we got out right now. Even if I don't pull an Ultimate Legend in one of these packs, you still have to take into consideration that we're getting a whole bunch of coins without having to spend any money at all. Not to mention, at least we get an opportunity to them. We already have this Patrick Robinson, but we'll be able to put him up for sale, and that's pretty good as well. And we get another Antonio Gates. We already have this regular base elite Antonio Gates on the squad, so we're gonna be able to put that one up for sale. So here we go into the last pack that we have. Let's see if we can clutch out something pretty nice. Even a collectible for one of the new players, even though it's this late in MUT, will be great. And we actually pull an elite badge, and of course that's guaranteed in the X Factor packs. The rest is gonna be all gold cards, and so we're gonna be able to be putting all those into the sets, so I am not mad at that. Alright guys, for my first upgrade, because if you guys remember in the last episode I was able to acquire 4 upgrades. You guys have been spamming this for a couple episodes now and telling me to upgrade my tight end and get Ladarius Green. Now some of you guys were saying I could settle for the regular 88 overall one, or I can actually upgrade and go to the 92 overall one. Now, the 92 overall one is only 10,000 coins, and he's 6'6" and has 95 speed. He also has 71 run block, which isn't bad at all. I'm gonna go ahead and make this upgrade. Guys, for my next upgrade at left end, you guys were all telling me to get this Derek Wolf. That's 90 overall, and he does look pretty beast. Let's look at his stats. Now with his stats, he does have 93 block shed, 95 tackle, and an 84 power move. But then I actually went and looked over here at this all-rookie Eric Armstead. And he has 93 tackle, 96 block shed though, 97 strength. You can see that auction ended. And he has 93 power move. So I'm going to go ahead and scoop him up before it's too late. Now we also need to upgrade the offensive line, guys. And I know it seems a little weird that I'm going to be spending more money upgrading my offensive line in this episode than anything else. But I'm probably not going to make too many more upgrades as far as this goes. I can always upgrade those other ones with more coins. So I'm going to drop 17.5 on Jeff Allen for one main reason. And he has 98 run block. Yeah, his pass block may not be all the best, but when it's time for me to run, guys, I don't see somebody much better than this, especially at this price point. So I'm going to go ahead and pick him up. Now for my other upgrade, I needed a new right tackle, and one of the best options that you can have that's a budget beast is this guy I haven't seen right here. Let me show you why. He's 13,250, but he has 96 run block and 95 pass block. He's an absolute steal for the price point, so we're going to go ahead and pick him up, and that's going to boost up our offensive line. So after those upgrades, this is what our offense looks like. I'm liking the way the offensive line is looking. We still have some holes on the offensive line, but it looks a little bit better now. Another thing I wanted to show you guys is I did have Green, but I didn't get rid of Gates. A, because I pulled another one, but also if I want to run a 2 tight end set, which I do sometimes, I'm going to have both of these right now. But I feel pretty strongly because a lot of my base formations that look like I have 4 receivers is actually 3 receivers and 1 tight end. So with Ladarius Green's 95 speed, that's going to be an awesome little core I'm going to have there. Now on the defensive side, guys, things are looking pretty good on the defensive line right now as well. I feel like I don't have as many holes as I did before, but being the fact that I do run a 3-4, I am going to be looking for another middle linebacker, and I think I do need to get a better right end than what Robert Quinn is. But let me tell you guys, for no money spent, this squad is looking pretty nice, and we're up to a 93 overall in just 7 episodes. Anyway guys, enough with the talking. Let's get into some of this gameplay and see if we can win ourselves some more upgrades. So we're 2 wins away from a first round bye, and that's going to allow us to skip a couple of those games, get some extra coins, and get right into the thick of things in the playoffs. Alright, so my opponent is wearing the Cowboys uniforms, so you know we got to go full fucking savage mode in this game. Alright, 1st and 10. I'm just going to start off running the ball to see what my opponent's running. So my opponent is running some kind of cover 3 blitz. We're probably going to run the ball one more time to see if he stays in that. Because if he does, then I'm going to go ahead and audible into one of my cover 3 beaters. So he is switching it up. But what I'm going to do is, since I've just been sending this guy out in motion anyway, he's fucked. He's fucked. There we go. And with the 95 speed, guys, thanks for that idea for the upgrade. He turned on the jets and he was gone. He actually even outran that freaking angle that the safety had on him. That's a nice touchdown. All right, 1st and 10 for my opponent, so he's going to run the ball. And we get him tackled in the backfield. All right, here we go. So my opponent is going to go, oh, and unfortunately, we did pass commit on that one. So our pressure did get in. 4th and 22, is he going to go for it? He is going to go for it, guys. All right, here goes nothing. We did pass commit again, so none of the shit he just did is going to matter. He throws it deep, but that's a little off target, and it's going to be incomplete. We get the ball inside the 20-yard line. Now, my opponent did do a good job of mixing up his coverages, but that's not going to matter. We run it in for the touchdown. We're up 14-0. All right, 3rd and 19 for my opponent. And another sack for us. My opponent goes for a fake. He's rolling out. Throws it up with his punter, but he can't do anything. On the run, he thought that was going to work. And here comes the rage quit, guys. Alright, so since that was a rage quit in the first quarter, I'm going to go ahead and give you guys another game. But so far, we have 2 upgrades. Alright, so my next opponent is actually wearing Rams uniforms. If we win this one, we get a first round bye for the playoffs. Now, my opponent's making a new move, actually having his running back as his kick returner, which is just going to tire his running back out. And he throws it straight at me, but I dropped that interception. Now, he does call the no huddle, but I have a purple over there on that side, so if he tries to flood me, that's going to be a pick. Otherwise, I got this side over here. Not sure what he's going to be calling, but I mean, that's alright. And we get the sack. We had that shit locked up coverage-wise. Now, he's going to go for it in his own territory. Anytime I see this, it's not going to be a good day for my opponents. Guys, just so you know, one thing I like to run is when I run my 2-man under out of quarters, and he's going to try to go for a freaking screen, but of course we're all over that. I like to put my 2 outside linebackers that are in that formation, or your defensive ends, if you will. I put them in purples a lot of time. And we get another rage quit. So we get another rage quit early on, but guys, I like to do that because you have man coverage all over the place, especially in a long down situation, and you got some extra coverage in the outsides. I don't know, for me, it does help. Anyway, we get 2 rage quits really quickly. Even in that last one, guys, we didn't even get the ball. I mean, like I told you guys, in that first round, or in that first string, I should say, like I said, guys, in that first string, if they're going for it on 4th down in their first possession, it's somebody who's already frustrated. Alright, so we are in the playoffs now in that rookie second string. That's not a surprise, guys. And if I would have lost the game, then that would have been more of a surprise. But this is what the squad looks like after just 1 regular season in head-to-head seasons. The other thing I wanted to point out, after doing that journey 2 and upgrading 4 positions, I know they weren't a lot of coins, but look at where I have my coins at, and that is not counting all of the extra crap, if you look at my item count, that I still have to either put in sets or sell. So after I do all of that, I should have well over 100,000 coins, probably into the 150 to 175,000 range. And remember, we also have 4 upgrades for the next episode, so continue letting me know your ideas on how we should be upgrading the squad, because as you can saw from the limited amount of gameplay that we had, your upgrades is making this squad pretty beastly, and I'm surprised you guys even surpassed my own expectations because we're already at a 93 overall. I do know that it becomes a lot harder from this point on to raise that overall, but I think if we continue focusing on the weakest link on the squad, we'll be able to get that up pretty quickly. And I hope that you've seen so far that those higher overall players don't really cost a lot to upgrade. Anyway, like if you're liking the series, guys. I appreciate all the support you've been giving me. Subscribe if you're new, but most importantly, take care of yourself. Peace.